Da, 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 da. Particularly, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Ah, ah. Undoubtedly, oh, unquestionably, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Ah. Ain't nobody like my daddy. Just listen, you will see. We are take this as an ivy. You can come and join our family. Whether they like them or they don't like, eventually every knee will bow. And so if I were you, I'll proclaim Jesus now. To live is Christ, to die is gain. So I live my life to proclaim your name. And when my time on earth is done, my highest pride is to hear well done from you. So I bow to no one. I bow to no one but you. Cause my life is all yours. My life is all yours, particularly, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Undoubtedly, oh, unquestionably, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Ìfẹ́ àgbélébú lọ́dún jù ọ́, ó bá mi lára mu gan ni, ó bá mi lẹ́jẹ̀ mu. Ọmọ ẹ̀yà bá bí ẹ̀yà ni yóò jọ jàre. Òkè òkú lókun rẹ̀, bàbá ọmọ ló lọ́mọ ẹ̀. Òun ló fẹ́ mi yàn láti bí agbárí gọ́gọ́ta ibi ìfẹ́. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè gba kẹ́ńbọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìmú. Unapologetically, ẹni tó láyé mi ni màá bá lọ. Toró nírèsè tó fi dá ayé mi. Particularly, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Mo ti bá lọ. Unquestionably, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Particularly, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Undoubtedly, oh, unquestionably, oh, ẹ̀yin ni lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Ìwọ ò dẹ̀ lè kú láéláé, àìkú ni ó bá mi. Wow, wonderful. I love that number so much. The day I heard it, I just knew. And guess what? My favorite persons, Gaze Baba and Mama Tokwe Alabi. I love you so much. Thank you for that testament of faith, right? Because particularly, undoubtedly, there is no one like Jesus. There is no one like Jehovah. He's unquestionable. He's the only way. There is no other way. He's undoubtedly the one and the only way. And what I love most about that song, the line I love the most is, whether they like him or they don't like, eventually every knee will bow. And so if I were you, I'll proclaim Jesus now. Whether anybody likes it or they don't like it, eventually every knee will bow and every one will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. So why waste time? Come over today, join our family. Happy New Month, my people. Today is 11th of March. And because I promised I'll make a video every month, here is the video for the month of March. Today, I want to encourage you based off of this song because there is no other way. If you do not know this by now, if you do not understand it by now, the only thing that explains the chaos going on in the world, the only thing that explains the craziness and calm for some people in the midst of the storm is Christ, right? So there is no other way. All of these things happening, Jesus told us they were going to happen, and they're happening in line with what He told us. So there's no need to fret. There's no need to worry or to be afraid or to be bothered about what is going on. Just make sure that your place in Him is secured, and once that is secured, every other thing is secondary. Like I always like to speak about in almost all my videos, and I will do it more often now because it is important. God has given me this word for our children, and I'm all out for them. Stop vaccinating your children. It's important. Many of the doctors that you believe know don't know. You need to see them on the streets of X fighting people that know more than them, right? And embarrassing themselves. It's quite embarrassing at this point. But the good news, like I always like to share, there is always good news. The good news is whether anybody likes it or not, the truth will always prevail. And guess what? Recently, RFK Jr. announced that there are 53 universities, I think about 53 universities in America now, that have committed to including nutrition as part of the curriculum for medical doctors going forward. So until now, that was never a part of their curriculum. So doctors really didn't know anything about healing with nutrition or health and nutrition, right? Probably they took something about it, but very minimal, right? The focus of allopathic medicine has always been healing with pharmaceutical products. And like I've said in my previous videos, that model, excuse me, that model only exists so that the pharma business can profit, right? There's no other reason. The model that God gave is for us to use plants and herbs. The Bible says He gave herbs for the service of men. That's in Psalm, I think, 104 or something like that. I can't remember the exact verse, right? But if I get it when I'm editing this, I'll put it here. So that's God's design. And like I heard Barbara O'Neill say, and I like to use that line also now, God's method of healing, work with the body, not against the body. So if something is going on in your body, whatever it is that you're using has to complement, has to help the body, not work against the body, not give the body something that the body will now kick against, which is what is saying in almost all pharmaceutical products. And that's why they are poisonous. There is none that is good, right? If you think about it, can there be any good outcome out of putting petroleum inside your body, ingesting petrol, right? Almost all have an iota, have a byproduct of petroleum inside of them. You can Google it. It's, in fact, I'm not speaking off the top of my head. So, and for me, nobody, I mean, I didn't read this anywhere, but it just explains to me why all drugs have side effects, right? There is no pharmaceutical drug that doesn't have a side effect because the base of it is petroleum. So why would you, and guess what? There was something in use before the boom came for the petroleum, right? That's something I'll talk about in another video at another time. But it was hemp. Yes, that very hemp that they have demonized, right? But that's not the focus in this video today, so I won't really go into it. But you can research about it if you are very interested in it. So now back to our children. Vaccinations are deadly. I would like you to watch a few of these videos. Watch this video. This is Dr. Sherry Tempany.
We said from the more than 50,000 hours worth of research that I've dug into that vaccines have never been proven to be safe. They don't keep you from getting sick. They are not necessary, and every single one causes harm at some level, even if it's just at the cellular level. It's a 200-year multi-generational mistake that now we're finally getting people, getting critical mass of people understanding that.
That's why I want you to share the show, because people are open to this. Because of COVID, they reached too far and it backfired on them, right? They literally, I believe, really have damaged the sacred cow of vaccines. They really did. And that's why I think this show, the timing of this show is so good. But, all the other guests, they wouldn't have said what you just said, meaning all the other guests, I think, would argue like they almost kind of speak like there's some place for vaccines, right? If only we could make them safer. You don't believe that?
I don't, because when you inject foreign matter into the human body, it's only by nature, by what you've just injected into the body, going to wreak havoc. When you inject aluminum, all these chemicals, when you inject lots of foreign proteins by all these animal cells, aborted fetal cells, fetal bovine serum. So almost all the viral vaccines
that's in vaccines.
Almost all the viral vaccines have cow blood, chicken parts.
Was it
dog
monkey
kidney
pus?
cells?
Wasn't it monkey pus or something?
Monkey kidney cells.
Okay.
All of those are foreign proteins. And whenever you inject a foreign protein, you get an inflammatory response. And so it's...
But by the way, that's how I'm putting quotes on it, work, is to get an inflammatory response. Meaning they have to create the immune system to be all up in arms and excited. Otherwise, you couldn't take a dead virus and get an immune reaction and make an antibody.
Well, you wouldn't, if you just took that immune virus or that attenuated virus and injected it, you're not going to get anything. That's why you have to have all of those foreign proteins and all the aluminum, and the fetal bovine serum is probably one of the most disgusting particles that's in there. And it's in almost every viral vaccine because you need that serum, that cow serum, for them to be able to replicate, for the viruses to be able to replicate. And how they extract that blood from those fetal cows is just disgusting. It's like, where is PETA when you need them?
Yeah.
I mean, they
protesting vaccines? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No. And what about the abortion people? Because not in every vaccine, but how many still have aborted fetal tissue in them?
The rubella vaccine, which is part of the MMR, the hepatitis A, chickenpox, and shingles. And I think that most adults need to know that it's part of the shingles vaccine, or cells from aborted fetal tissue.
Yeah. And so all the...
Right. And she's been in this industry for years. One thing I have realized, doctors that now know the truth will always, always cry out. You cannot know the truth and not speak. So if you see any doctor that is still telling you to go for pharmaceutical products, they do not know the truth yet. So just stay away from them. If I were you, I'll stay away from them. For people like Dr. Sherry Tenpenny and so many of the others, they suffer, so many damning consequences, right? They are cancelled, and in different places. This doctor I shared her video previously, the Surgeon General of America, the nominated Surgeon General, right? Up till now, her appointment has not been confirmed. One of the reasons why it has not been confirmed is because they're still saying, oh, a medical license, oh, she, blah, 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 something, something. Somebody is showing you the truth. Somebody is telling you the truth, showing you solutions to problems that you didn't know that there were solutions to, and then you are busy talking about medical license, medical nonsense. So, but it doesn't change the truth anyway, and it doesn't change the fact that she has continued to save lives by reason of her exposing the truth. So, if I were a doctor in this age and time, one of the things what I would do, right, is switch sides immediately. The reason is because there would always be people. So there may be a fear that, oh, okay, so we don't need doctors anymore. You would always need doctors. What do you mean? You mind if God forbid something happens and somebody is in an accident? Who is going to attend to them? It means it's doctors. But the only problem now is that they decided to begin to, do more than the medical practice is supposed to do. They started to commercialize it and commercialize sicknesses, and that's why this problem has come about, which now must be solved. And how to solve it is to bypass them when it comes to things that have to do with metabolic sicknesses and diseases. The cure for those ones are in nature. So consult Mother Nature and you'll get what you're looking for. And then, so I was saying, if I were a doctor in this age and time, I'll simply pivot, right? I'll move into um, wholeness, right? The wholesome medicine, natural prescriptions, and then help people, because there will always be people in the world who need these services. There are people that no matter what you say to them, they will not believe you unless the professional that is telling them. So why not switch sides, right? Move to the side of homeopathy, move to the side of natural treatments, right? And you'll find that you can never be ousted, if I can use that word, right? People would always look for you. You'll be popular. Do you know how popular Barbara O'Neill is right now? There's hardly anybody. If you mention her name and people don't know, just check online. You'll find out, right? And she's doing well. She's doing well for herself. She's doing well for her family. She's helping the world. She's saving lives. Come on, what else? What reward is more than that? So my video today is not a very long one. Stop vaccinating your children. I've said that. I also want you to watch this video. If you still want to continue, you want to insist, you want to just watch this video.
Say Nana. 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 No, no. No. No, no. Pet. No. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi. Hi. Say my. Say my. My. Name. Name. Is. Eli. Say Eli. Eli. Say Eli. Eli. Yes. What's your name? Yeah.
That's the birthday boy? You the birthday boy? Elijah. Hello. Hello. Hi, birthday boy.
When you see things like this, right, it will tell you that these problems exist. And if you see any child, I stand to be corrected, but if you see any child today that is autistic, that has one disorder or the other, if you see any special needs child today, those children are vaccine injured. They are vaccine injured, and it should make everybody angry. It should make everybody upset that how did we allow this happen to our children? How did we allow our children become vulnerable like this? Every parent should be angered by this and should take necessary action to kick this wickedness out of our lives and out of our history, so that our children will not suffer what we are suffering, right? So that they get on the right path from the get go, and everyone is better for it. So I think that's all that I have to share today. There's a lot going on in the world. War, Iran, US, Israel. But my own is just stay on the side of God, right? The side of God is the side of truth. Any side that is dismantling the wickedness of the wicked, I'm all up for that side. I'm always on the side of God. I'm always siding with the people who side with God. So if there's anybody who is fighting the cause of the gospel, who is fighting the cause of humanity, I'm always on the side of that person. And don't be deceived by whatever the mainstream media may be showing you, trying to distort the truth. Please, let's stay watchful, let's stay vigilant. Oh, one last good news. I was so excited when I saw that news, and it is that Covenant University starting the College of Medicine. I know that God's servant is always on the side of God, and he, like he says, he doesn't do anything unless God instructs it. I believe him so much. I believe him because why do you think that College of Medicine is starting now? I personally believe that the only reason it's starting now is because now is the time when the truth is out. If it had started any time before now, they would most likely still have to be restricted to the allopathic medicine and all of that. But I mean, you can't be starting a College of Medicine now and not know that things are changing in the field of medicine, and so therefore you would include those things, those changes in your curriculum and everything like that. So I'm very excited for it, and who knows, maybe God even wants me to go to Covenant University again for medicine. Yeah, after all, that was my initial desire, right? So who knows? There's nothing God cannot do. It's never too late. All right, my people, thank you so much for watching my video today. Please share it. Oh, and then one other thing. I want to announce to somebody. She may not watch this video. She may watch it. Her mom may watch it. Her mom would likely watch it. You see that egg allergy your daughter had? Is a vaccine injury. Yes. Yes, you that you're listening to me, I know you're listening to me. You'll probably watch this video. If you don't watch it, I'll send it to you. I'll make sure you watch it. That egg allergy you have, right, is a vaccine injury. Right? They put so many devilish things inside those products that change the makeup of the immune system such that the human immune system now begins to see food as poison. That's very wicked. That's very wicked. I tried to read up about it, to even understand that. And what I saw was, it sort of corrupts the immune system. So the immune system now sees anything like, anything that has that you know um, component in the body. It sees it as poisonous, and then it begins to attack it. That's what causes those allergies. Imagine that. So egg that is supposed to be the most nutrient dense food in the world. I mean, it now becomes poisonous to a human body. Imagine things like peanut allergies, all those things are vaccine injuries. I can bet it, right? So please don't be ignorant, right? Stop vaccinating your children. Stop it. I won't stop talking about it. Stop it. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I wish you a lovely day ahead and a great month ahead. God bless you. Bisous, bisous. Mwah.